everybody, welcome to this YouTube channel. My name is Queen Choma and I'm the Festive Success Coach, and I'm here with you right now to talk to you about how you can get more publicity for your business, how you can get media recognition for your business and get yourself out there in a bigger way. If you're anything like me, you definitely want to be in the media. You want the media attention and you want to stand out for having something amazing to share. You want to inspire people, you want to make people believe they can achieve their dreams. And I'm sure you're doing a good job. If you have your own business, I'm sure there are some things that you're doing that are wow and that have that X factor to it. So why hide in the dark places, in the closet or behind curtains? Let your business shine. And this is what I'm going to give you. I'm going to give you 5 top tips on what you could do to get your business out there. So just as simple as I'm saying, the first step on what you can do to get media recognition is to stand out from the crowd. Don't follow all the other businesses. Of course, you can learn from them and make changes and adapt and use what they're doing, but do it in your own style. But don't be like a copycat. Don't be like, if they, for example, have a name, don't create a name that's exactly like their name. Be unique, be creative, shine, have a different look altogether. And this goes for everything you do, your vision, your brand, the colors that you use to create your brand. Everything you do should have your own unique stamp on it. Put yourself in it. Come up with some key words that represent your brand, that represent your company, that represent your vision, represent what you do. So for example, someone once said to me that I always use the word glamorous. And so I love to put my glamorous stamp on everything I do. This might mean dressing glamorous or acting glamorous or just having that feel of that loveliness that comes from that word glamorous. And people also associate me with the word motivational. So I like to make sure that everything I do motivates and inspires in my business. So make sure you do the same. The second thing that you can do to start having more media recognition for your business is to attend events. Now, if you're anything like me, you just want to get out there in a big way, and staying behind your computer, your laptop all the time and just sending messages on iPad and so on and so forth can get really boring after a while. You can start feeling tired, lethargic, and it can drain the life out of you. So make sure you start going to events and networking, giving out your business card, giving out some flyers, speaking to people. This will add life to you, give you that energy and that zest, and you will actually start to attract the media to you because, number one, think about it this way. Where do the media like to go? Do they just stay behind their computers all day long? No. They're always out there looking for the next big story, the next inspirational figure, the next big business. And if you go to the right places, you're likely to bump into them. So you need to be going to seminars, fairs, you need to go to press parties, launches, you need to go to fashion shows. These events, most of them are free, or even if they're not free, you can pay money and go along and network with them, mingle with them, speak to them, talk to them about what you do, and you never know, you might get yourself a picture in their magazine, or you might actually get your story featured in on their TV program or in a magazine that they have or a newspaper. This happens often. It's happened to me many times. I've gone to red carpet events where I've just been interviewed and appear on TV. It could be a live show and I'm getting interviewed right there on the spot. So make sure you start going to events, and I tell you, it will make your business get out there in a bigger way. Okay, so step number 3 on what you can do to get more recognition for your business is to contact the press directly. Now, I'm the kind of person that I believe in direct contact. Don't just hide behind all of this email stuff, or don't just hide behind all of this, oh, I wish I could have this, but I'm not going to send any emails, I'm not going to phone, I'm not going to contact them, I'm just going to wish that they come to me. That is very nice, and don't get me wrong, you can definitely have the media coming to you. But I really advise you to get really blunt and just pick up that phone, or just really start typing that email, or create a letter, make a letter to the press and just send it out. Post this letter, make that phone call, send that email, and start getting yourself out there. Don't just rely on one method, don't just rely on emails, because sometimes the media don't just always care about emails. They sometimes want to hear your voice, they sometimes want to see you, they sometimes want to receive your letter. So use different forms and different ways on how you can get yourself out there. By you contacting the press, you have a bigger chance of you actually getting that story that you have in their newspaper, getting the feature that you want to get, being that next news story that they're looking for. So just get yourself out there. This is what I did when I wanted to feature in the Islington Gazette, for example. I called them, I told them what I was doing. I was actually competing at the time for Face of Europe competition, and I was trying to win the title of Face of Europe. I was going to be competing at Disneyland Paris. So I contacted them, I told them what I was up to, and lo and behold, I ended up featuring in the Islington Gazette, and I featured in their newspaper a couple of times. So make sure you get yourself out there as well, and you might see the same results. Okay, so as number 4, tip number 4 on what you can do to get media recognition. Now this would be to build your portfolio. There is nothing more amazing and outstanding than having a good portfolio. And when I talk about portfolio, I'm talking more about your pictures this time. I know we can build portfolios in other ways, but I'm specifically talking about your pictures. I want to see pictures of you with amazing people, with influential people, with people with names, people that are known, famous people, celebrities. Pictures of you with CEOs of companies, charity ambassadors, politicians. Make sure you take pictures with the right people. Now if you were to go onto my Facebook, or if you were to go onto my Instagram, or if you were to go onto my YouTube and maybe flick through pictures, you'll see, especially Facebook, you'll see that I'm taking pictures with really important people, CEOs of companies, celebrities. I'm taking pictures with people that are up there. So make sure you do the same. This will definitely boost your profile and your image. And how can you do this? Let me give you one tip. You could actually decide to go out there. Maybe you could be, let's say you're just going to the airport. Let's just use the airport as an example. Maybe you're going on holiday. Have your camera ready with you because you might see the pilot. Now, if you're on the aeroplane and you're just about to come off the aeroplane, you could ask the pilot if you could take a picture of the pilot. Now, you may think, oh, what's this going to do? Why should I do that for? I don't want to go out of my way to speak to somebody. If you really want to get out there and start proving you're important and proving that your business is important, then you need to speak to people like pilots or CEOs, as mentioned, and people that are important so that you can take a picture of them and associate yourself with them so that you look important. And if you look important, then your business will look important. So if you're the face of your business, this is definitely a great tip for you. And if you're not the face of your business, you can get people that are in your business to do this for you. They can take pictures. Maybe you can get people to wear your t-shirt and say, you know, maybe they can make a little video on YouTube and say that they support your business in some way, shape or form. I'm the director of UK's Dazzling Beauty Competition, and I get the girls to go out there and make appearances, and I make appearances too for the competition, and it really does boost our profile. So this is a tip that I hope you take on board. Okay, so step number 5 on how you can actually get out there in terms of getting the media recognition for your business is to make sure that your business adds value. Now you can do this by having a newsletter, you can do this by sharing good content on YouTube, on Facebook, always sharing quotes and sharing something that's really important, and also on your Twitter. Make sure you're tweeting quotes and something important, something that's inspiring, articles, blog posts. Make sure you're giving back to your people. Make sure you're giving so much value to your audience, to your clients, to your customers, so that the media will start to notice that you are doing something special. And if they notice this, believe me, you will definitely get featured, because eventually they're going to track you down and say, hey, what are you actually doing? Tell us about your business. We would love to interview you. This has happened to me so many times where people have just randomly spotted me and then they contact me and say, oh, you know, I would love to feature you in my magazine. I would love to have you on my TV show. So it's just about you doing what it takes to get your business out there. And people that have also worked with me, I've advised them on how to get this media recognition, and they've taken my advice on board. My girls I've coached, or people that I've coached, clients, and they've actually seen some great results. So I really want you to have the same results. So if you really want that, make sure you come along and work with me. Just contact me. My email is info@queenchomaworld.com. I would look forward to hearing from you. Visit my website, which is www.queenchomaworld.co.uk, and sign up to the newsletter for amazing and inspirational weekly videos, along with weekly tips on how you can be successful and achieve your dreams. Thank you so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed the tips on how you can get into the media and how you can get your business out there in a bigger way. Make sure you take them on board, and I look forward to hearing your success story. God bless you. Bye.